Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. I am Neha Rajvanshi and I welcome you all in today's class, that is English class of class 10th. So students, the next tense that we will read today is future perfect tense. So the name of the tense is future perfect tense and this is perfect form of future tense, right? इससे पहले हम present perfect tense and past perfect tense हम पढ़ चुके हैं and this is the future perfect tense, and in today's video we will see all the different rules that are related with this tense. We will see some of the uses, some common words, and yes, we will see some examples. Okay, so now let's begin our today's video that is based on future perfect tense. So first of all students, let's see some of the rules, and first of all let's discuss the helping verbs. So now we will see the helping verbs that are used in future perfect tense. So yes, in future perfect tense we have shall and will, but we have to add have. Okay, it means we are having two helping verbs here, will have and shall have. So students, one thing I want to clear here that in all the future tenses we are having shall and will, right? हमने इससे पहले future simple tense पढ़ा था. In that tense we were having shall and will. In future continuous tense that we have already read, in that tense we were having will be, shall be. Now we are having future perfect tense. So in this tense we are having will have, shall have. Okay, so we are having two helping verbs and it's very obvious that when we are having more than one helping verb then we have to use them according to the subjects, and rest इससे पहले हम दो टेंसेस में will और shall के यूज पढ़ चुके हैं. So the same use we are having now. So let's see one more time. Shall have, this helping verb is used only and only for I and we, and will have, this helping verb is used for rest of all, for all the other subject except I and we. Clear? So just like shall, or we can say just like shall be, shall have is also used only for I and we, for only two subjects, and just like will and just like will be, will have is also used for all rest of all subjects. Clear? Next, moving on, we are having the main verb. So this is future perfect tense, and in this tense we are having third form of the main verb. So now let's see some examples of third form. So first of all we are having run. So students, don't get confused here. Run is the third form of run. The first form is also run and the third form is also run. And what is the second form? Yes, the second form is rain. Okay, run, ran and run. Next we are having watched. So watch, this is the third form of watch. Next we are having walked. So yes, walked is the third form of walk. Next is talked. So talked is the third form of talk. So in this way we have to use the third form of the main verb. So again it's a very easy tense. As a helping verb we are having two helping verbs that are shall have and will have. Shall have is used only and only for I and we, and for all the other subjects, so we can say for rest of all we use will have, and as a main verb we have to use third form of the main verb. And yes, these are the same rules that are applicable for all the different kinds of sentences, whether the given sentence is a negative, positive or interrogative one. We have to use the same rules of helping verb and main verb. Clear? Next, moving on, we are having some of the examples. So let's see these sentences, let's read these sentences and just to see how we have to use helping verb and main verb. So the first example that we are having here is she will have come back home by evening. So one thing is very much clear here that this is future perfect tense. So in this tense again we are having the actions, we are having the activities that are related with the future time. Okay, so we are having future time, we are talking about the evening, the coming evening, and we are having she as a subject. So for she we have to use will have as a helping verb, and we are having third form of the main verb that is come. So we are having the sentence she will have come back home by evening. Okay. Next one is he will have finished his work before Monday. So again we are having one future time, and as a subject we are having he. So for he we all know we have to use will have, and as a help, as a main verb, we again are having third form of the main verb, that is finished, and the sentence that we are having here is he will have finished his work before Monday. Okay. Next, let's discuss the uses of this tense, that is future perfect tense. So in which type of sentences this tense is used? So let's see the uses. Let's read. This tense is used to talk about actions that will be completed till the given future time. So this is the use of future perfect tense, that this tense is used to show the actions, to express the actions that will be completed. Okay, so right now those actions are not completed, but those actions will be completed till the given future time. So yes, in the sentence we are having some or other future time, and we are having the actions, and that action is supposed to be completed. That action is supposed to be perfectly completed by that future time, by that given future time. So this is the use of future perfect tense. Okay, so let's see example. First is we shall have taken PhD degree by 2023. So we are having one future time. Okay, and we are having our action, or we can say we are having the activity, that is to take, and we are talking about here that we are supposed to take our degree by that time, by 2023. So here we are talking about the future time, and here we are guessing, we are supposing, we are expecting, right, कि ये जो एक्टिविटी है ये इस फ्यूचर टाइम तक परफेक्टली कंप्लीट हो जाएगी, एंड दिस इज द रीजन दैट वी आर हैविंग फ्यूचर परफेक्ट टेंस इन दिस सेंटेंस. एज अ सब्जेक्ट वी आर हैविंग वी. So we all know that for I and we have to use shall have. So we are having shall have here, and we are having third form of the main verb, that is taken. So taken is the third form of take. So the complete sentence that we are having here is we shall have taken PhD degree by 2023. Okay, let's see one more sentence that we are having. I shall have written my experience by then. Okay, so again we are talking about some future time. Okay, and as a subject we are having I. So for I also we use shall have. So we are having shall have here, and we are again having third form of the main verb, that is written. So written is the third form of a write. So here again we are talking about one of the activity, that is to write experience, and we are having one future time, and we are expecting to complete this activity by that given future time, and this is the reason that we are having future perfect tense in this sentence. Clear? So it's very easy. Let's understand one more time. This is future perfect tense, and this tense is used to show the activities, to express the activities that are expected to be perfectly completed by given future time. So in such sentences, first of all we are having some future time, we are having some activities, and that activity is expected, that activity is supposed to कि वो उस future time तक complete हो जाएगी. So in such sentences we always use future perfect tense. Clear? नेक्स्ट लेट्स सी कॉमन वर्ड्स, ऐसे वर्ड्स जो कि इस टेंस के सेंटेंस में जनरली यूज होते हैं. सो नाउ वी हैव डिस्कस दिस थिंग सो मैनी टाइम्स दैट इन सच सेंटेंसेस वी आर हैविंग सम फ्यूचर टाइम. ओके, सो यस वी आर हैविंग सम और अदर टाइम, बट दैट टाइम इज कनेक्टेड विथ बाय. सो वी आर हैविंग बाय प्लस टाइम, और वी कैन से बाय प्लस फ्यूचर टाइम. ओके, so let's see the example. So now we have discussed helping verb, main verb, we have seen the uses, and we have seen some of the sentences. So now we are having some sentence that are having the blanks. We have to read the sentence, we are having the main verb, and we have to write the correct form of the verb along with helping verbs. So now I am very much sure that you all are ready with your answers. So now let's complete these sentences with me. The first one is his brother finish the work by next month. So we are having by plus time, okay, we are having future time, that is next month, and we are having by. So this tense is so we can say this sentence shows that we have to use future perfect tense here. And now let's talk about the subject. The subject is his brother. So we all know that for brother we have to use will have, okay. So let's write first of all helping verb, that is will have. Now this is future perfect tense, so we have to use third form of the main verb. As a main verb we are having finish, so the third form of finish is finished. So we will write here finished, and the complete sentence will be his brother will have finished the work by next month, okay. Next we are having she come back home by evening. Again we are having time and we are having by before the time, so we can say we are having by plus time here. So we have to use future perfect tense here. So as a subject we are having she, so we all know that for she we have to use what? Again will have. So we will write first of all will have here, and for main verb we have to use third form. As a main verb we are having come, so we have to use third form of come, that is come only, because first form is also come, third form is also come. So the sentence will be she will have come back home by evening. Clear? Next is I take my PhD degree by 2023. So yes, we have already discussed this sentence. So again we are having future time, we are having by plus future time. As a subject we are having I. So just be careful about the subject and where you have to use will have, where you have to use shall have. So we are having I. So for I we have to use shall have. So first of all we will write shall have here. And as a main verb we are having take. So we all know that we have to use third form of take. So third form of take is taken. So we will write taken here, and the sentence will be I shall have taken my PhD degree by 2023. Okay. Next we are having some more examples. So let's see. By next year, I make 700 students in 𝗖𝗘𝗧 𝗚𝗏 College. So again in this sentence, we are having by plus future time. So students, just to focus on this sentence and just try to observe the difference. So just to clear this thing, that it is not necessary that by plus time it will be there at the end of the sentence. No, we are having this sentence and this sentence actually starts with by plus time, right? So ऐसा नहीं है कि by plus time जो होगा वो sentence के end में ही होगा. This can also be the structure of the sentence when we are having by plus time at the beginning of the sentence, right? So this is also a correct structure of the sentence. So we are having that by next year I make 700 students in 𝗖𝗘𝗧 𝗚𝗏 College. So we are having by plus future time. So this is future perfect tense. Now let's talk about helping verb and main verb. Helping verb we have to use according to the subject, and as a subject we are having I. So we all know that for I we have to use shall have. So first of all let's write the helping verb, that is shall have. As a main verb we have to use third form, and we are having make here. So the third form of make is made. So the sentence will be by next year I shall have made 700 students in 𝗖𝗘𝗧 𝗚𝗏 College. Next sentence is we reach the station before the train starts. Okay, so yes, in this sentence we are not having by plus time, but this action also shows that this is the future action. Okay, so we will use future perfect tense here. As a subject we are having we. So for we have to use shall have. Main verb is reach, third form is reached, and the sentence will be we shall have reached the station before the trains start. Okay. Next is you not receive my letter by now. So again this is the example of future perfect tense. As a subject we are having you. So helping verb we have to use here is the will have. Main verb, okay, one more thing that is important here, that this is the negative sentence we are having, not here. So now let's discuss the structure of a negative sentence. When we are having not in the sentence, when we are having a negative sentence, so not will be there between will have. Okay, so this is something very important, that in a negative sentence these two words will have, or if they shall have, these two words they won't come together. Not will be there between these two words. So our sentence will be you will not have, right? Now we have to write the main verb. We are having receive. So the third form of receive is received. So we will write here received. And the complete sentence will be you will not have received my letter by now. So just to try to understand the structure of a negative sentence. When we are having a negative sentence, then we have to write not in between these two words, whether we are having will have or shall have. Just write not in between these two words. Clear? Next we are having example in which we are having blank at the beginning of the sentence, then we are having you, then we are having one more blank, and next we are having write your book by next year, and we are having one question mark at the end of the sentence. It means that we are having the interrogative sentence. So this thing we have discussed earlier so many times also, that we have to focus that we are having WH word or not. In this sentence we are not having any WH word, so it means that our helping verb, it will be our question word, right? So now we have to focus on the subject, because we have to use the helping verb according to the subject. We are having you, so we all know that for you we have to use will have. And again we have to focus on this thing, that will have, these two words they won't come together in the interrogative sentence, because the subject it will be there in between. So we want to write have here, we will write have here after the subject. So yes, you is our subject and it will be there in between will and have, right? So be careful, very much careful regarding the structure of negative and interrogative sentence. Don't get confused at all. If we are having negative or interrogative sentence, then these two words, we are having will have, shall have, will be, shall be. So our subject, and in a negative sentence not, it will be there in between these two words. Clear? So we won't write have here, we will write have here in the second blank after the subject. And now we have to write the third form of main verb. Main verb that we are having here is write, and the third form of write is written. And the sentence will be, will you have written your book by next year? Clear? Next, one more example we are having. So let's see. In the beginning we are having blank, then we are having we. As a main verb we are having complete, and next we are having our project work by Sunday evening. And yes, at the end of the sentence there is one question mark. So this is also the example of interrogative sentence, and we are not having any WH word here. So our helping verb will be the question word. So now let's discuss the subject. Subject is we. So we all know that for we have to use shall have, but we won't write have here. We have to write have here after the subject, because we is our subject and it will be there in between shall and have. Clear? As a main verb we are having complete. So third form of complete is completed. And our sentence will be, shall we have completed our project work by Sunday evening? Clear? So just to be careful about the structure of negative and interrogative sentence, and just learn this thing, that if we are having a negative sentence, then not will be there in between the two words, and if we are having the interrogative sentence, then our subject will be there in between the two words. Okay, so this is all about future perfect tense. It is very easy tense actually, right? So let's discuss all the things one more time. Let's summarize this tense one more time. So this is future perfect tense. In this tense we are having two helping verbs. The first helping verb is shall have and the second helping verb is will have. Now the uses, shall have, it is used only and only for I and we, and will have, it is used for rest of all. Rest of all means for all the other subjects, for all the nouns, for all the pronouns except I and we. Now let's talk about the main verb. So in this tense we have to use third form of the main verb. So these are the rules regarding the helping verb and main verb, and these are the same rules that are applicable for all the different kinds of sentences. No matter your sentence is a negative one, the given sentence is the interrogative one, or the given sentence is a positive one. So actually we are having all the different kinds of sentences, and it actually makes no difference because we have to use the same rules of helping verb and main verb. As a helping verb we are having two helping verbs, shall have and will have. Shall have, it will be there only and only for I and we, and for all other subjects, for all we can say for rest of all, we have to use will have. And helping verb ye ho gayi after main verb. If we are talking about main verb, then we have to use third form of the main verb. Okay, so this is all about future perfect tense. In this tense we are talking about some of the action that will be completed by the given future time. So in such sentences we are having some future time, we are having some actions, and that action is supposed to be perfectly completed by that given future time, right? So this is the use of future perfect tense. So now I am very much sure that this tense is clear to you all, and in the next video we will read our next tense, that is actually our last tense also. So just be with me and see you in the next video. Thank you.